All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and in today's special presentation, we are going to be going over a couple of the major pairs and a quick trade update. This should only be around 7 to 8 minutes, so let's get this thing going. Let's try to provide as much quality education as we can. So, with Euro USD, we have news coming out tomorrow with the USD Federal Reserve interest rates being released. The US dollar has been gaining a lot of strength over the last week. So I'm projecting with prices coming back down into this demand zone that we're bound for a little correction right now. All right. I think prices are at an area where I would really want to be looking for buying opportunities. I do not like this area for selling. I like it for buying because we're down into this daily demand zone. We can start seeing on the 4 hour. No trades this week, by the way, everyone. No trades this week yet. As this is how most of the markets have been going, just kind of coming into it, grinding, going deeper into it, grinding, then deeper into it. So I want to see a strong move up if I can first, or a break in downward trend before I start looking to get pullbacks. But with prices in this area right now, I want to be a buyer. And this is going for not pound USD. Let's get to that next. Aussie USD. This one has been getting pounded. We talked about this one. This one was on the radar earlier this week. In the group, we were talking about, hey, prices are coming to this very nice daily demand zone, right? So I definitely want to be looking for buying opportunities. Prices just kind of just went right through it. So we didn't lose anything. So that was nice. So this is where the buying opportunity is now. I think if we throw on some like, was it RSI? I was playing with this earlier this week. We are extremely low. We're very low with the RSI, oversold. So I'm looking for that correction move up when the Fed rates come out. I think it's going to be pretty slow going into it until it gets released. I'm bullish, or I'm bearish, I should say, the US dollar going into these rates. But I'm not going to sit here and just gamble my way unless I see a setup. Okay, so that's an area where I'm looking for buying opportunities for this week. USDcad. Quickly talk about this. We have, we have a supply zone up here, supply zone up here. Definitely two areas where I want to be looking for selling positions. And then we also have a nice little daily demand zone coming down up here, rally-based rally. Decent little zone. I think it's worth probably maybe a smaller time frame buy up here, but definitely up here, I like these areas for selling. Very nice daily supply, very nice daily supply up here. There was actually, let's talk about this. There was a weekly supply zone right here. I like to share everything with you guys. A weekly supply zone coming up here, drop base drop. So I wanted to look for selling opportunities. Prices were also coming up into, at the time, let's just move this over, this daily drop base drop. I was definitely looking for selling opportunities. I haven't released a technical analysis video in a while, so don't think I talked about this zone, but this was one of the zones we were watching. Still be looking for shorting opportunities. There were some people that took this short pullback right here. I know a lot of traders tried to sell that. We've talked about it in the whole group. I really like that trade idea. There was nothing wrong with it. I know some people tend to get upset once they lose one or two trades in a row. That's just part of the game. If you can't get over it, I'm not going to go so much into detail about how to deal with that as of right now, but just play the probability game. You're going to lose trades in a row. You're going to win a couple trades in a row. So it's give and take. So I was also looking for a short here. I put a buy stop or a sell stop up in there, but I didn't get filled because prices just kind of went right through it. So I kind of dodged a bullet there. And then let's check out Euro Aussie. This is also a daily supply zone. So over the last couple of days, prices, I love it when prices just rip through zones or rip for a couple of days or drop for a couple of days because it opens up great opportunity for future opportunities. That's really what it does. So now with prices inside this kind of daily rally-based drop, I like this area for selling opportunities too. So that's using my daily as my highest time frame. I'm also going to be executing trades on maybe my 1 hour or my 15 minute on smaller time frames. Okay. I think one of you guys actually reached out to me and asked me If I would do smaller time frames, I would, but they basically become irrelevant after 2 days. But I could do it for like a week. I could go through all the 4 hour time frames. But it's basically the same thing that you see me here doing, looking at daily charts. It's the same thing if you want to do monthly, long-term position trading or scalping, looking at the higher time frame. Okay, I got some explaining to do. So this was the long that I was in, that I believe I talked to you guys about in the Friday review session. It's been a hectic ride, I'll tell you that. Came down, I was in up, I was winning for a bit, came back down, broke that supply. It was looking really good. Then it came down, stopped me out. So I'm out of this trade for a full loss because of this wick down here. I believe my stop loss was like right here, something like, I think it was like something like that. So that stopped me out. And then it went on a complete tear back up. Now it's dropped and now it's going back on a little tear right now. So that's what I'm stopped out of that position. It's gone in the books as a good trade. If you want to see my top-down analysis on that, just go to my most recent video that I uploaded. I talk about it there. But besides that, that's basically everything. Why did I mark this down? Oh yeah, I remember. That was just a thought process. Oh, pound USD, quickly before everyone leaves. Let's just quickly talk about this. This was a question that somebody asked me saying, hey, should I be trading this? And we talked about it in the meeting, saying, no, I wouldn't recommend trading this because I kind of see these, these higher highs, higher lows, like these, it's basically kind of like an ascending triangle getting squeezed. And I don't like playing this. When it gets down to this crucial scenario down in here, I would prefer not buying or selling in here. Just wait for the explosive move up or down, and then look at this for back when you're trading. As you can see, this is very ugly. I don't see any imbalances. Sure, you can see buyers stepping in when you touch these zones. You could play that if you want, but I personally don't. I just see this going sideways. This is balance. This is kind of like New Zealand US dollar. Um, this was daily demand up here. It wasn't a very good daily demand. It was cut with profit margin here. It was just kind of going sideways. I couldn't really do much. So I'm just trying to staying away from those markets that don't look good. How is this doing, by the way? Soybeans. Let's do a quick recap. Oh, beautiful, eh? You guys remember I talked about this trade review, soybeans? So this was like a channel play. I never bought or sold this. This is what somebody private messaged me asking me, hey, I got short soybeans. What do you think? And I really liked it because we were kind of in this upward channel. Prices were coming high up into it. We broke upward momentum and we removed some sort of demand, broke upward momentum, and then created supply. Supply would have gotten filled and then came all the way down. So definitely this is where my final target would want to be. I would want to be out by now because we're now low, um, following this upward channel, just using price action. I think this is where buyers are going to start stepping in. You can see the RSI is oversold too. So I think buyers are going to start stepping in. I think this is a good time to get out on this profit. Okay, that's that. Let's leave it like that. I appreciate everybody that watched this video. If you guys ever have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, okay? And enjoy the week. Focus on quality over quantity. Focus on yourself. Don't worry about others. All right. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.